Hello all, my name is Kelley. I am currently in the Atlanta airport headed back to Los Angeles. I went to Clemson graduation in South Carolina this weekend and now I'm headed back home. Happy that we have the mobility to be able to travel for work and for ourselves and still complete our necessary obligations with work and with school. I'm studying from Los Angeles, California. Sorry about that. I'm studying from Los Angeles, California. Did my undergraduate degree at Cal. I majored in American Studies and had a minor in theater. Upon graduating from college, I started off my career in administrative position as an executive assistant, and I got to know the CEOs very well, so I was able to navigate in the company. I had a couple of positions that led me up to getting into the marketing department, and currently as the marketing director. I really love this space. My hobbies are photography and event planning, and I also have a startup that I am working on. I'm very interested in bringing my skills together, primarily photography, utilizing it with marketing, and in the space with small business and startup companies, and really focusing some of my ideas around things that we're able to apply immediately to our current goals. So my hobbies and my work kind of intersect. I'm on the computer a lot, editing a lot. I want to write more, so I'm really excited to write more in the course, but I have to be graded on it. But I'm excited to see that part of myself develop further. I love outdoor activities. I'm a mother. I have a 4-year-old son with my husband, and I am 33 years old. And I guess I could say more at a future point, but that seems like the general basis of things. For the strength finders, my top 5 strengths were strategic, relator, futuristic, significant, and maximizer. For the strategic, it's people who create alternate ways to proceed. Faced with a given scenario, they can quickly spot the relevant patterns and issues. This is pretty much how I've navigated my space in the communications department. Right, really just going with like that visceral sense of like what's a good idea, trial and error, learning on the job, using my previous experience with the business and insight to knowing the financial part of the business, and really essentially knowing the strengths and the weaknesses of the company in order to generate the marketing plan that kind of worked for the particular business and in the business space. So I definitely relate with strategic. I'm a big planner. I love to know what the plan is and understand it to be able to document where we are in progress. The second is relator. This is people who enjoy close relationships with others and find deep
Allegiance
satisfaction
maintain
in working
passengers
hard with
Metro line
friends to
flight
achieve
8.
goals. I'm
Metro line currently is
absolutely
serving gate area. Please report immediately to
a
gate
person who
3. Thank you
thrives in
for
group
understanding this
settings,
message and we
rather it
now
be
reopen.
for fitness, teamwork, competitive. Um, I really feed off of other people's energy. I love to grow and learn from other people. I've always been pretty naturally talented at fostering relationships and keeping in touch with people because it's just something that I've always been. I was the kid growing up that talked too much in class, got good grades, but every note said talk too much because relationships and group settings was really just naturally myself. So the third is futuristic, which is people who are inspired by the future and what it could be. And this definitely is true and resonates, as I love working with small business and startup and entrepreneurs, because it's really based in future ideas, some of which don't exist, some do, and really defining a new future, a new brand, or a new space in a market, or a subset of a space. So futuristic is a definite for sure. Number 4 is significance. This one really actually makes me laugh because it says that this is a person who wants to be very important in the eyes of others, and they're independent and want to be recognized. So I never saw it this way, but that could definitely be attached to some of the smaller businesses that I have worked on and for or created, being that I wanted to see my leadership skills at work, and there's definitely a recognition portion that comes with that. And when I'm failing to stand out, I do feel like it's a weakness. So that's informative to me and not something that I actually would have listed if I were choosing on my own. Maximizer is the last in the top 5, and this is people who are especially talented in focusing on strengths as a way to stimulate personal and group excellence, and they seek to transform something strong into something superb. That's absolutely true. I believe I'm echoing what I've already said here in regards to being futuristic and wanting to see things go from being an idea, or being a good thing, into something great, and really building that bridge between what makes you good and what makes you great. Um, that's also a great way for me to close this by saying that that's a part of why I'm in this program. I believe that the things that I've worked on and the things that I've done and I've learned are good, but you have to keep growing, you have to keep learning, and I want to be great. And I'm here in that attempt to be great. So, thanks, and it's a pleasure to meet you all.